Okay, we are live. And we hope we're going to be able to hear Ron King today. Ron, can I hear your voice? If anyone comes on live and lets us know if we can hear Ron, I cannot hear Ron. But Ron is one of our amazing panelists. He is from New Hope Family Worship Center in Corona, California. And we're here to talk to you about the amazing 15th annual Connecting Faith and Business Summit, which is happening October 19th this year, like in 2 weeks. And Ron is so amazing that the Lord is shielding us from his voice because he doesn't want us to know. He wants to give us the incentive to buy a ticket. So we will be at the event to meet Ron in person to hear how amazing he is, because he's not only a pastor, he has a ministry, but he also is a business leader, and he's going to be sharing in the experts panel. He is in the Meet the Experts expert panel for business and faith-based leaders, which is moderated by Ernie Silver. So we know he's going to have a great time. And I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions, Ron, and this might be fun, okay? And you can say yes, thumbs up, or no, thumbs down, okay? So we're going to get that going. Or 1 for yes, 2 for no. We'll have a little bit of fun here. So, Ron, have you ever been to the Connecting Faith and Business Summit before? 1, yes, he has. Awesome. How many times have you been? Now we're going to have to do multiple fingers. 3 times. Okay. So Ron is what we call a legacy attendee. So at the event, when he tells the registration that he's been there 3 times, he's going to get a legacy ribbon. Ron, is that exciting to you? Get a legacy ribbon? 1, yes. Thumbs up. I love it. Or you're pointing to Jesus. It's all good. It's all good. So you know how amazing this event is, Ron. And do you want me to call you Ron or Pastor Ron? Either way. Okay. This is great. I wish I knew how to sign better. I know like read and eat. And is this thank you or please? I don't know. I taught my kids sign language when they couldn't speak so I could communicate to them. I should be better at that. Okay. So Ron, we're live on the interwebs. We are on YouTube. We are on LinkedIn. We are on Facebook. We are all over the web, and people are not being blessed by your voice. But if you could say words and I could hopefully translate them, but bring your phone down a little bit so we can see you. I want to see you a little bit taller on the screen. There you are. So Ron, if you can mouth why you're excited about being a panelist at the Connecting Faith and Business 15th Annual Summit, what would that be? Is to share your faith? Okay, that's awesome. Because at this event, that's the beauty of this event, is that we all get to share our faith. I know we're not really persecuted Christians in this country, praise Jesus, but it's not always comfortable at work to be able to share your faith and be open about your Christianity and what it takes to give God the glory in everything we do. And at this event, I always tell people that the Holy Spirit literally shows up. And you know that, Ron, you've been at this event before. And so one cool thing about being on this panel is that you get to share some of your successes as well as some of your failures. Do you might have 1 or 2 failures that you can share for people to learn from at the event? Oh yeah? Okay. You really, as a Christian, you're not perfect in every way? What? One more time. You have a lot of successes too. Yay. Okay. To God be the glory that you have many successes too. That's awesome. Wow, you're like a real human business owner. You have successes and you have failures, but the benefit is that you have God to lean on to give you inspiration, right? And to walk you through the dark times and help you celebrate the good times, which is amazing. Okay, I'm actually going to check on another platform and see if we can if other people can hear us, because I just might sound like a total dork, and everybody else in the world can hear you. So let me double check that and see. So I am, we're just rolling with the punches here, and it's all good because people are going to be, we're going to be so excited to hear your voice when it comes to this event. So hold on a second. Let me hear. Okay, say something, Ron. Let me hear. Can you say something, Ron? Nope. Okay. All right, we're still going blind here. Okay. So this is going to be the shortest interview in the speaker series of KFB 23. No, CFB 23, Connecting Faith in Business. So, Ron, if there's anything you want to say, there's a private chat over on the right-hand side that you can actually send me a quick message and I can actually read it out. Oh my gosh. And we have so many visitors on the show today. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, Jeanette says, "Hey, Dr. King." And Jeanette says, "Check your volume." Yes, we've both checked our volume and it's crazy. I know, Lynette, we can't hear Dr. King. Um, and he has now gone off screen so he could double check his connection. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Right. So thank you all for coming on live. I'm so thrilled. This is so fun. And the one show that we don't have all the audio. So I know the audience can't hear Dr. King, but that's okay. Yes, Lynn, we do. We know that. It's exciting. And so that's why we're playing charades. This is called Facebook Live Charades. And let's see if we can bring him up again and see if we can hear him. Hold on a second. Here we go. So Ron, let me know if I can hear you. Nope. This is hysterical. Okay. Well, you know what? It's all good. God is still on the throne. The event is still happening October 19th. If this is the very first Connecting Faith and Business speaker series that you have seen, I think we've done 6 so far this year. Why don't you go back and watch one of our other wonderful speaker guests that we've had? I'm talking to you too, Ron, but I'm talking to our audience. We have Ernie Silver and Keenan Alderson. We've had Kim and oh gosh, who are all the other people? Today we had Bill Kramer, some amazing speakers who are going to be coming to this event. And Bill is doing and Ron is doing everything he can to be heard. He's so sweet. But you know what? I thoroughly think, Ron, this is going to be a marketing tactic. We're showing everyone that, you know what, when you roll with it and give God the glory, it's all going to be blessed, right? Right. So what we're talking about today here is, if you haven't realized, we're talking about the 15th annual Connecting Faith and Business Summit, which is, I can't believe, 15 years. And Ron has been at 3 of them, which we have signed language into existence. So we know that. It is on October 19th, which is in 2 weeks. And if you haven't got your ticket, you could text the word faith to the number 71441, and then you'll get a little link to buy your ticket right on your phone. Or you can go to the website, which is connectingfaithandbusiness.com, and you can buy your tickets then. And 2 things I want to announce also, and Ron, I'm sure you would love to hear this too, because I can just tell that you're a guy who wants to know this information, is that if you've been, as I said at the top of the hour, if you have been before, you are what we call a legacy attendee. And Ron will be earning one of these legacy ribbons when he gets there, and he tells them he's been here 3 times. He'll get a cool legacy ribbon to wear all day, which is super fun because it's all about stars on thars. And if you know that reference, Ron, do you know what that reference is? You don't know? It's Dr. Seuss. The stars upon thars, about the Sneetches with stars and the stars and the Sneetches. No? Okay, well, when I meet you, I'll have to share. I'll send you a link to that. That'll be good. Okay, so for everybody in the world who knows about the Sneetches, the legacy ribbon is like having a star upon there. Okay, so the second cool thing we want to say is that we want you to bring friends, because this event is meant to be shared with your community. People who are in your company who might want to hear the same message, but we always hear things differently, right? Oh, new earbuds. I cannot hear you now. I'm so sad. Okay, seriously, God is keeping the scales on our ears so we cannot hear you before the event. Because obviously, when people walk in the door and they hear your voice, they'll be like, oh, it's a miracle. Anyways, to finish what I was saying about friends. So every friend you bring to this event, it's on the honor system, but you say, oh, I brought my friends Susie and Joni and Bill and George and Sam. You're going to get a ticket. And for every friend that you bring, and then you have a chance to win more friends, more chances to win a cool basket that we're putting together to celebrate friends. Because the 15th annual event, we thought not only going to celebrate the legacy, but also friends. So make sure that, Ron, you bring your entire congregation at New Hope Family Worship Center in Corona, California. Are you going to do that, Ron? You're going to friend them? You're going to invite them. Okay. I suggest you get a big bus, load them in, and drive them there because you want to win that basket, Ron. I know you do. It's all about the prize, baby. Yeah. So so we have us to hear Ron's voice, but Ron, thank you for your time today and for being one of our panelists and a good sport for the 15th annual Connecting Faith and Business Center. And oh my goodness, Brian says he's texting now, Faith to 71441. He is a rock star. I love it. And Ron just said, oh my gosh, I got the message from Ron. Ron says, quote, I am so excited to be able to be in this event and excited to share what God has done in my life in faith, as in the church. Okay. It was encrypted. In his faith and his business and his ministry, I'm assuming. Awesome. We should win some award. Is there like an Emmy award for silent live stream interviews? I think, right? I think there should be. Thumbs up. I think that's a good idea. All right, Ron. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you in silence. And it just makes me more anxious, more excited, more hopeful to meet you in person. You will call me. You're going to call me. Fantastic. I love it. And we can get to know each other. And then at the event, it'll be all so much sweeter. In fact, Brian and I are co-MCs this year. So I'll be able to call you out from stage and make sure everybody tunes in to hear your voice. All right. Well, we're going to sign off for now. Next week, we might even have this week, we have some more speaker series. We just are so excited about all the speakers, all the sponsors, all the amazing people are going to be at this event. Make sure you get your tickets now. Text the number Faith to 71441 or go to the website so you too can get your tickets. Bring all of your friends. And, Ron, he's going to be getting a bus. I've already named it and claimed it. He's getting a bus. So if you need a ride, I'm sure Ron can swing by and pick you up. Okay. All right, Brian. Thanks for being a good sport. We're going to sign off now. We'll see you in the next speaker series, and we'll definitely see you at the Connecting Faith and Business Summit on October 19th. Until then, God bless everybody. And by the way, stay on for a second because I'm going to do something new. Okay, stay on, Ron. And again, we'll see you guys all next time. Thanks again.